An extremely well put together little droid, Your Highness. Without a doubt, it saved the ship, as well as our lives. Here are 25 facts about R2-D2 that may catch you by surprise. 25. For some strange reason, many people tend to spell it wrong, but R2-D2 is phonetically spelled Artoo-Detoo. 24. According to an interview with George Lucas, R2-D2 and C-3PO were originally called A2 and C-3. As a matter of fact, according to the same interview, Luke was a girl, Han Solo was an alien, and the Wookiees were called Jawas. 23. According to IMDb, R2-D2 is only 0.96 meters, or 3 foot 1. Although he might be less than a meter tall, he is equipped with an awesome array of tools, such as an arc welder and buzzsaw. In other words, don't ever mess with R2-D2. 22. He was infamously given the ability to fly in the prequel films, which bugged many fans. The fact that he can't fly in the original trilogy was rather roughly explained in other fiction that after the Clone Wars, the company responsible for the development of his boosters went out of business. When his rocket boosters were damaged, they were unable to be repaired. 21. R2-D2 was designed by Ralph McQuarrie and co-developed by John Steers, but actually built by Tony Dyson, who ran his own studio in the UK called the White Horse Toy Company. 20. During the Clone Wars, R2-D2 was a secret weapon of the Republic. In one of his many adventures, he joined 4 other droids in D-Squad, an elite unit tasked with recovering an encryption module from a separatist ship. 19. R2-D2 and C-3PO guest starred in a series of segments on Sesame Street in 1978. The 2 droids were also featured as presenters at the 50th Academy Awards. 18. In 2003, R2 made history by being part of the inaugural class inducted into the Robot Hall of Fame. 17. He was ranked the best robot from film or television of all time by Amazon.co.uk and IMDb in 2004, and the best movie robot of all time by Rotten Tomatoes in 2009. 16. The May 2014 issue of the illustrious Smithsonian Magazine paid tribute to the iconic robot in an article written by Clive Thompson titled Almost Human: How R2-D2 Became the Most Beloved Robot in the Galaxy. 15. In early drafts of the Star Wars script, R2-D2 could speak standard English and had a rather dirty vocabulary. Although all of R2's English speech was removed, many of C-3PO's reactions to it were left in. 14. Created by sound designer Ben Burtt, R2-D2's signature speech is actually 50% synthesizer and 50% Burtt doing baby sounds. 13. Lucas's original idea for R2-D2 came after he saw Silent Running and its trio of drones. The likeness of R2 and the drones prompted a lawsuit from Universal Studios, which was retracted when Fox countersued, noting the similarities between Battlestar Galactica and Star Wars. 12. In case you've ever wondered, R2-D2 is an astromech droid. What is that exactly? Well, astromech droids are a series of utility robots generally used for the maintenance and repair of starships and related technology. The first time we meet R2 is on Queen Amidala's royal starship. 11. Being the property of Queen Amidala means that R2 is originally from the planet Naboo. Close to the border of the Outer Rim territories, it's inhabited by the Naboo and the Gungans. 10. The name of the company that manufactured R2-D2 is Industrial Automaton. It also created the R4-P17 and the R5-D4 droids. 9. The R2-D2 wind-up action figure made by Takara in Japan was one of Lucas's favorite toys. Lucasfilm itself ordered thousands of them for company employees. 8. The Lego Movie wanted R2 as a main character, but due to Disney acquiring the Star Wars rights in 2012 and refusing to let the studio use him, his role was cut from the picture. 7. R2-D2 and C-3PO were inspired by the famous comic duo Laurel and Hardy, as well as the two peasants, Tahe and Matashichi, from Akira Kurosawa's 1958 film The Hidden Fortress. 6. The small actor hiding inside R2-D2 is named Kenny Baker, and he is less than 4 feet or 1.2 meters tall. 5. When Star Wars Episode I The Phantom Menace was being filmed in 1997, around 18 R2 units were used, including the costume originally worn by Baker over 20 years before, modified to be more comfortable. 4. Baker did not actually film anything for Revenge of the Sith. His parts were a mix of CGI and footage recycled from Attack of the Clones. 3. R2 makes brief cameos in both of J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. Around the 47:38 mark in Star Trek, as shown in this picture, and in Into Darkness about 1 hour and 17 minutes in, when the Enterprise is under attack and several officers get sucked into space, as shown in this one. 2. In the DVD commentary for Revenge of the Sith, Lucas says R2-D2 is his favorite character, and that it's intentional that R2 saves the day at least once in every film. 1. Lastly, the name R2-D2 was first uttered by sound editor Walter Murch, who was editing Lucas's film American Graffiti. While Lucas was filming American Graffiti, Murch kept asking him to retrieve reel number 2 of the second dialogue track, which, in editing parlance, would be, "Could you get R2-D2 for me?" And this is how the name was brought up for the very first time. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 2 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.